So he says, size limit reached, new video started. Okay. Uh, that's like the third time I've seen that one. But he says, I still owe you money. And I figure, another couple weeks of, pulling cable for me. He says, you should have enough to get what you need to fucking go hiking. Okay, yeah, never been hiking. Didn't, have a clue. I've been camping before, but not hiking. So, come to find out, yeah, you need to have certain stuff to go hiking with. And so I did a little research into it. And of course, he knew he knew a little bit about it too. So we got, first thing we got was the backpack. Nothing special. Just a 65-liter Walmart backpack. Weren't bad. I mean, it rode all right. I enjoyed it, And then the pocket rocket for the stove, and the 2 Coleman pots for my cooking in, and then a couple Nalgene water bottles for the water, small first aid kit, whistle, you know, and a good pair of boots, hiking shoes. Yeah, they weren't the best, but they worked. They died early, They didn't last very long, but someone gifted me a pair of Solomons, and they were almost dead too. But the thing about Solomon is, as long as you can still read the number on the inside of the tongue, you call them up and say, "Hey, look, I bought these boots from you. Yeah, and they started falling apart. Can you ship me another pair?" As long as you're on the trail, as long as that address you give them is on the trail, they will send you a brand new pair of fucking Solomon boots. So that's what I did. And so I got a pair of brand new boots for nothing. And I passed the other ones on to some other unfortunate soul that, his shit was falling apart. But yeah, I mean, I had I ran into one guy. He was done. I ain't fucking hiking no more. I'm done. I ain't staying on the trail. I'm fucking done. Screw this shit. And he had a decent backpack. It was an 80-liter, which is even then it was a monster because they were starting to go lightweight, ultralight. Now it's fucking hyper light, which yeah, you get your food with you. That's it. You don't fucking have hardly anything, which I can't understand because when I was hiking, yeah, I wanted what I wanted and I carried what I wanted to carry. Now it's like, yeah, gotta have a tent can only weigh so much, sleeping bag can only weigh so much. I see people pulling the fucking cardboard inserts out of fucking toilet paper before to reduce weight. That's fucking retarded. How much does a fucking cardboard fucking insert to a roll of toilet paper fucking weigh? Not a fucking whole lot. That was fucking retarded. But they did it anyway. But yeah, I mean, as far as weight goes, I didn't fucking really care. I didn't have the lightest weight tent. I didn't have the heaviest fucking sleeping bag, but, I carried, during the winter, I carried fucking a -20 bag. And during the summer, I carried a 50-degree bag. What are you doing, Roxy? Fucking chasing that mouse again? Jesus Christ, you ain't caught him yet? And that's where that 80-liter backpack came in handy. It was I forgot the name of it. Shit. Back when it was made, when it came out, it was called the Cadillac of backpacks. Yeah, it was a nice one. And it had plenty of room for whatever I wanted to fucking carry. Matter of fact, it was like I only had it like 3/4 full. There's so much fucking room in it. I carried everything I wanted and had extra room for food, or beer, or liquor, or whatever I wanted. And people used to fucking say, "You're fucking crazy. Why you carry a backpack that big?" Because lightweight was coming around. Then it went to, and a few years later it went to ultralight, and then it went to hyperlight, and now who knows what the fuck it is. I think, yeah, pretty soon they're gonna walk around fucking naked down the trail because they don't want to fucking carry the weight. So anyway, that's my Appalachian Trail story. There's more. I have tons of them. I hiked from fucking like 2009 to 2015, so yeah. I have plenty of stories. Some of them funny, some of them sad, some of them interesting, some of them not so interesting. But yeah. Max, what are you doing? I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I bet he's fucking sick from that fucking penny he ate. Nothing I can do about it. I can't take another vet. Not tonight. His tongue ain't all black. His mouth don't have the fur on his mouth don't have black on it. So I don't know. I don't know why the fuck he's whining. He's probably whining because I ain't come to bed yet. Sucker. Yeah, he likes to sleep at my feet. That's his. That's his fetish. He has a foot fetish. When he sleeps by my feet, which I don't mind, you know. But I'd like to snuggle with him once in a while when I'm not trying to fucking go back to sleep, like in the morning. I wake up, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Crawl back in bed and boom, he's right here, licking my face, trying to lick my brain through my nose. I don't know. Yeah. That's another thing he does that, yeah, I don't really fucking care for. But yeah, he tries to lick my brain through my nose, I think. I think that's what it is. He's a zombie dog. He wants my brains. Yep. But yeah. He likes the creature comforts. He lays his head and usually in the arch of my foot. Cause I sleep on the side. I sleep on my side. So my feet are usually, to off of the side. And he'll lay his head right where the arch is, and go to sleep. Or he'll sleep behind my kneecaps, and the crook of my knees. He likes that spot too. When it's cold, he'll be right underneath the sleeping bag, and the crook of my knees. Or he'll sleep he'll snuggle right up to me. Yeah. He always gets up and moves. He don't like to stick around in one spot too long, unless he goes to sleep. And then he's like, yeah, okay. But I don't know why he's being fucking whiny tonight. Hopefully he don't get sick from that fucking ink. I checked him over. I looked in his mouth and shit. It's not like he's got it covered in ink, so I don't know. I hope he didn't ingest too much of that shit. Probably give him one hell of a stomachache or something. I hope it didn't poison him. That would suck. I hate losing dogs like that. Do you think they'd be smart enough not to fucking do shit like that? He's still a puppy though. You don't fucking. Plus, he's a fucking chewer. You don't chew on my shoes. You tried once. You got taught a lesson. You don't chew on my shoes no more. And every now and then I'll catch a bunch of fluff on my bed from my pillows, and I'll be like, Max. He looks at me like, oh, and I'll just take the stuffing and put it back in the pillow, and I gotta sew that shit. I don't have any thread right now, cause yeah, apparently my thing of thread fell on the floor, and somebody named Max got a hold of it and chewed the fucking shit up. So yeah, that I don't have any thread no more, so I gotta get some. Otherwise, I'd sew them pillows up and yeah, tell them you chew that shit again and you'll be sleeping on the floor. I don't know if he understand me, but he get the message after a while. Yeah. Especially when I kept throwing him off the bed. He'd be like, but Dad, I told you, don't fucking chew on my pillows. Yeah, not that it would matter. I mean, I don't think he'd stay off the bed if it was the end of the world. If the end of the world, was coming, if he slept on the bed, he'd still sleep on that fucking bed. Not that he could realize that. I'm giving the dog human qualities. Of course. Who doesn't? I mean, some dogs just like have that quality. They do things that remind you of humans. Like Roxy. When I first got her, she was a puppy. She's probably, I don't know. She weren't that old. She weren't that big either, but she was bigger than Max when I got him. But I took her back to the tent that day when I got her. I was riding down the road and some couple people were like, they had 2 dogs and their daughter and shit. They were fucking homeless. Don't ask me how they got the dogs or how they planned on feeding them. But, they had 2 dogs and a daughter and shit. And I was riding by on my way back to my tent. And they hollered at me, hey, you want a puppy? So I spun the bike around with the buggy and headed back that way. I said, sure. I looked at the puppies. I saw them on the way by the first time. And I says, well, which one? They're both cute. They're both female. And they pointed at Roxy. I snagged her up, said thank you, put her in the buggy. They didn't have no collar at the time. So I braided the collar out of parachute cord and attached that to her neck and tied her into the buggy. I didn't want her jumping the fuck out. That would have been a bad thing, because I was flying. I usually flew down the Creeper Trail, you know, on the way to town, on the way back to the tent, hauling ass. You know, I had a decent mountain bike. I got, I used to get paid good working for Mojo's, before we had a falling out. Somebody kept fucking taking shrimp out, letting it thaw, and then forgetting putting it back in the fucking refrigerator. And they fucking decided they wanted to blame me for that shit. Like, no, I'm just a fucking dishwasher. I help sometimes with fucking the grill if you're fucking swamped with something else, but I'm just a fucking dishwasher. You don't blame me for no fucking shrimp that got fucking ruined because it didn't get put back in the fucking refrigerator. That ain't gonna happen. So we had words, and I didn't wash dishes no more. But that was okay. Oh, really? Shoot, right? Okie dokie. Gotta plug that thing back in. Damn, right? Okay. Hopefully, the power bank has enough shit in it to charge it up a little bit more. It went back down to 75%. That's when the battery saver kicks on. 75%. So, yeah. It's gone from 100 to 75 like 3 fucking times tonight. But that's okay. I charged the tablet up to almost 100. And I said, fucking, I ain't charging it no more because it won't do what I want it to do. It won't let me put what the fuck do they call that shit? I forgot. Don't worry, I'm not even gonna worry about it. It doesn't matter. And so I, took her back to the tent, and I resigned myself to the fact that she's probably gonna piss and shit in the tent, all over my sleeping bag and whatnot. I figured I'll break her of it eventually. That first night, she woke me the fuck up, wanting to go outside to pee and poop. I never fucking had to train her. She was already fucking trained, and she was just a little fucking puppy. I don't know how that happened. I guess I got fucking lucky. I got a smart ass dog, and yeah, she's never shit in the house. She's never shit in the tent. She's never pissed in the tent. I can leave her in the house all fucking day long. While I'm at the library, if it's fucking cold or if it's gonna be shitty weather. She won't go out in the rain anyway. So there's no point in fucking letting her out if she's gonna, if it's raining, because she won't go out. So I'll leave her in the house all day long. Never once has she shit in the house or the tent or anything. Max, on the other hand, he just barely got housebroke a couple months ago. Yeah, he definitely didn't give a shit or a shit. Well, he shit on the rug. I got a rug from down below that she was going to throw away, and I brought it up here and put it on the floor. And that's where he was shitting. So now he hasn't shit in the house for I don't know how many months, but that's a good thing. I was getting sick of it. It's like, I'm getting tired of picking up your fucking shit. But that's not happening no more. That's a good thing. I'm running my mouth. I don't care. I'm just having a conversation with the world. A one-sided conversation with the world. Hallelujah. Oh my God. That fucking hurts. Pardon my French, but that fucking hurts. I'm definitely gonna have to fucking get some fucking something tomorrow. Tums, fucking Pepto Bismol, something. I ain't gonna get no sleep. Because right now, it's 3 o'clock. Well, 3:38. And, yeah. I know if I lay down, I'd be just miserable as I am sitting here right now. And when you're fucking, when I'm like this, I don't fucking want to sleep. I can't sleep. It's just too much pain, too much agony. That was like when I had that thing with my leg there, when I fucking could hardly walk. It hurt to crawl in that fucking sleeping bag. Hurt to crawl out of that sleeping bag. You know, like fuck. But once I got in there, as long as I didn't toss and turn too much, it didn't bother me. I could sleep. But bitch was getting in. So anyway, what am I gonna do now? I ain't got a clue. I think I've talked about everything under the fucking sun here, except for Florida. I started on Florida, but yeah, I spent winter down there, down in southern Florida, in between Naples and Miami, and the big Cypress Preserve. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of places to fucking camp down there. You can camp for like between 14 days and 21 days, something like that. There's other places where you can camp. You know, you can camp there for 3 weeks, fucking go away for a week, and then come back and camp another fucking 3 weeks. That was like Blue Dolphin Lake, I think it was. That was a cool place. Yeah. Pretty neat people. That's the first place I ever had gator tail or gator burgers, whichever. But it was cool. And then the other place we hung out for like most of the time because it was free and they didn't have no fucking time limit on the fucking how long you could stay there. It was it's called Bear Island, and there was a old wellhead out there. It's like filled with water or whatever. I don't know, but you couldn't fucking. They wouldn't. They frowned upon it if you opened that thing up to get water out of it. That was the bad thing about that spot. There was no fucking water. None. Not unless you wanted to drink from the fucking canal. I wouldn't recommend that. Or the fucking the gator infested ponds that were left after the water fucking dried up. Trust me. I almost fed my ex-girlfriend to the gators. There was a pond. We used to hang out with this guy from Michigan and a bunch of other people. And we used to, at night, he had the combination for every lock gate that went out into the fucking Everglades. Out on, they had trails and shit that you could drive your vehicles on. And they were normally locked, but he'd been coming down there for so long, he ended up with all the combinations of the locks. So at night, we'd grab our liquor and our whatever else we had, some weed or whatever, and we'd go out into the Everglades on these trails, paths, roads, whatever. They were hardly roads, but and sit there, get drunk, smoke weed, whatever, and shoot guns. It was fun. You know, yeah. The first time I ever shot a Smith & Wesson 500, I thought it was going to kick more than it did, but it didn't. And it just happened to be that right where we had stopped, off to the side, a little ways back, there was a bank. It went way down. It was steep too. It was pretty steep. And I for shits and giggles, I walked up and got the spotlight out of the vehicle. You know, it was a fucking big ass spotlight, rechargeable one. You know, and I walked back down there, shined that light over the bank down there, and it was nothing. Nothing but a sea of fucking eyeballs. It was wall-to-wall gator balls down there. Yeah, you could have fucking walked on them damn things. There were so many eyeballs down there. Because it was in an area where that was the only water that was left. Everything else, you get in the spring and through the summer, there's water flowing through there. It's not dry by no means, And then come, December, January, February, it starts in November, I think, if I remember correctly. It starts drying out. And then over the winter, the shit dries up. Well, the water goes away. And so you end up with these fucking these ponds, water holes. Yeah, and you get like fucking, you're full of fucking gators. And, yeah. This was before Tennessee. This was before I kicked her to the curb for good. She had taught me into putting most of what I fucking owned in a storage shed that she was renting for the express purpose of us going to Florida for the winter. I'll pay for it. So I put, a $5,000 fucking computer in that fucking stupid storage shed, which I should have known better. I should have put it at my mom's house, but I was afraid there, if I did that, my nephews would fucking destroy it. They were famous for fucking getting viruses and destroying fucking hard drives. I don't know how many fucking computers I fixed for them after they fucking blew the hard drive. They get a virus that would spin the fucking hard drive up so fucking fast it would fucking just explode. Shatter. Boop. Done. I don't know what the fuck they were looking at. I think it was they were porn. I think they were fucking porn hounds at that age. They were just fucking teenagers. And I told them, I said, I ain't gonna fucking do this no more. Next time you blow up a fucking computer, you're done. I ain't fixing it. So you better fucking stop fucking looking at that porn. Here's some Playboys. Go to town, But, and I didn't fix them. I didn't fix them after that. No, they whined and they cried. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah. Then my sister went out and bought them a couple of used ones because they was whining so bad about it, and they blew those up. And she says, I ain't getting you another one. And I think they maybe learned their lesson, but I don't know, maybe. So I put that computer, because I didn't want them getting a hold of that. I didn't want them finding it at my mom's house and fucking destroying it, blowing it up. So I put it in the fucking storage unit because she said, I'm going to pay for that. You can put your stuff in there. Okay. Fucking, yeah. So we're down in Florida, and usually I didn't think about it much before that, but she was always the one that wanted to go in and get the mail the general delivery mail at the world's smallest post office down there where we were in the Big Cypress. Well, it was outside of the Big Cypress, but that was just outside of the Big Cypress. I should have wondered. She would never let me go get the mail. And I found out why. She got lazy one day, sent me in to get the mail. And there was a fucking letter from the fucking storage unit, the rental place. I opened it up before I left the fucking post office. They were gonna auction that thing off, 'cause she ain't paid for it. And it was like 3 days later when we went out on that run out in the Everglades and shot them pistols when I found that pond with that steep bank. There's no way she could have fucking climbed out of that. When she rolled down that thing, the gators would have fucking had her. They'd have had a feast. I didn't do it. I wanted to. I don't know how badly I wanted to fucking push her down that bank. Boot her right in the fucking ass. Say, here, pay for this. You can't, you couldn't pay for my fucking, pay for my computer, so fuck you. Here, go feed the gators, As far as I know, she's still down in Tennessee. Down near fucking somewhere in between Smithville and McMinnville. But last time I heard, I saw her, I forgot what fucking year that was. 2013, something like that. 2012, I don't know. I went down there to see her, hang out with her for a week or two, take a break from the fucking trail. How stupid she was. She was huffing fucking keyboard cleaner. I'm like, okay. I won't be staying here any longer than I had planned. Matter of fact, I might cut it fucking short. But yeah, she fucking... I couldn't fucking believe it. I really couldn't. I couldn't fucking believe it. Huffing motherfucking keyboard cleaner. What the fuck? You know what? I mean, I've heard of people huffing paint, but that's stupid too. Anything stupid like that. Chemicals will fucking fry your brain. I mean, marijuana is one thing. Okay? That grows on the planet. It doesn't have fucking toluene and fucking all them other nasty ass fucking chemicals that probably give you fucking cancer and shit. But people do it, and it fucking kills them. I've seen people drain, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot the name of this shit. But I've seen people drain that shit through loaves of bread and drink it. And it fucking kills them in fucking, like, less than a year, less than 6 months, less than fucking, don't take no time at all, because they're usually fucking far enough gone anywhere where it don't fucking take too long to fucking kill them. I forgot what they fucking drain through the fucking bread fucking drink. Some kind of fucking alcohol. I don't fucking remember. It's been so fucking long. But yeah, huffing paint and fucking keyboard cleaner and fucking all that other shit. Sniffing glue, huffing gasoline, that's just fucking retarded. Things people do to get a fucking buzz. I'll stay straight before I do that shit. I'll smoke some marijuana. I'll take some acid. Eat some shrooms. Do a pill here and there. But nope. I will not fucking do any of that stupid shit. That's just fucking, you're just killing yourself. Easy, quick. If that shit don't kill you, fucking cancer you get probably will. And if you're doing that shit, better stop. It'll kill you. I'm serious. There's no need to have pain. Especially in this day and age when you can walk down the fucking store and fucking buy weed. It might be CBD. It might be THCA. Who knows? I mean, even CBD will get you fucking off. I know I used to smoke that shit to get off. I mean, it didn't fucking last long. It weren't very intense, but it was a buzz. I smoked fucking tons of that shit. And I felt better because of it, because it was CBD. I don't know what the fucking difference is. I mean, you know, CBD doesn't have the same chemicals that, you know, my favorite kind does. Regular marijuana, you know, doesn't have the same chemicals. I mean, you know, the thing difference is it doesn't have the fucking THC in it. Delta 9, whatever, you know. But yeah, you know, all I can say is if you're fucking sniffing glue, huffing gas, you know, keyboard cleaner, paint, paint thinner, don't do it. You just fucking kill yourself. Then where are your people gonna be when after you're dead? They're gonna feel like shit because you done did fucking kill yourself stupidly. Don't do it. You know, there's other ways to fucking catch a buzz without fucking, you know, killing yourself. I couldn't, yeah, like that. I couldn't fucking believe it. I literally watched her fucking, I walked in the door and she was fucking hitting the fucking keyboard cleaner and she literally fell the fuck over and smashed the fucking coffee table. Just done, you know. And I got to thinking about that. I said, I wonder how many brain cells she's killed